Let's see. Just a second. So, right now, I'm So, hello everyone. Right now I'm just inking this page where there's just a little bit to do on this character. And then I'm going to start coloring the rest of the page. This is just the back of this villain character. Hi Tanya. Right now I'm inking a comic page, and after I finish inking this guy and a little bit of the background, I'm going to start coloring because I'm mostly done with the panels. Thank you, Tanya. Hello, Marilyn. Thank you to everyone watching right now. Wow, 17 people? Could that be how many people are actually watching? Wow. So, anyways, let me show you the rest of the panels. So, right now, our main characters are all stuck, tied up, um, and the bad guys, these villains right here, are planning what to do with them. These are the yak rustlers, and they're hiding out in this cave. So I'm just gonna draw some of these ice formations in the background. So, do any of you like to draw? And also, what kind of music do you like? Make sure to subscribe before you leave. if you have any questions or comments, or if you have anything you want me to draw, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions. So that's about it for the guy. And then I'll draw this stuff back here. Yo, Rosendo, how you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you to everyone watching right now. After this, I'm going to start coloring. And earlier I was working on coloring this this thing right here. And I was trying to do some interesting things with the coloring on this picture. So this is what it looks like with and without the shadows. I might add some highlights. I'm not sure. But let me finish inking this right here so I can start coloring it. And oh yeah, so this frame is sort of outside of, I mean this picture is outside of the frame. So the things, when I color it, it's going to be sort of like these characters in front are going to be silhouetted. They're going to be the darkest thing to like contrast the background and the foreground. So, and then this cave is basically going to be black here. So let me draw, like, fill this cave in all this black stuff. Hi Donna. Yep, everyone liked the video. Thank you, Donna. It's really nice of you. Let me make this a little bit bigger and speed it up. There we go. Then you're left in the dust, and it's just a fire. You're a sunflower, that would be too much. Okay, that's about it for the inking. Now I'll start coloring it, and I already started on this panel, I think. So I put this background color in, and then started, oh, okay, on this panel. Oh, wow. Oops. I was coloring on the wrong layer. Okay. And the colors are kind of interesting on this page because they're inside the cave. And it's an ice cave. So it's very cold colors. I think your love would be too much. You'd be left in the dust. And it's just a fire. You're a sunflower. You're a sunflower. Okay. And then alright. Let me look at, actually maybe first I'll do some highlights on this page, on this picture. second. If this were a reminder, take your aim and make them multiply. Introduce them to that life, fitting freaking what they find. Okay. So I'm going to do overlay as the setting. And then I'm going to do some highlights on this. This world of concrete flowers grow. Holiday, she only do what she knows. All the fans are popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give this nobody's no sympathy. I take away the pain, I give you everything. I just wanna see, Eagle in, out, turn. Okay. When I'm with you, everything goes. So I'm just adding some highlights onto this. Concrete flowers grow. Heartache, she only do what she knows. Things get it popping on. And I'm going to lighten this dust cloud a little bit. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobody no sympathy. I take away the pain, I'll give you everything. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And then now I'll go back to the other page. I'm not even thinking that for you, I'm like, this is get it popping on the better days coming for sure. Okay. Thank you to the 2 people watching the video right now. I'm going to color this page now. So I need to see what colors I used on this page. An earlier page. Promises and contracts. Are you moving? So thank you to the 2 people watching right now. How are you all doing? So this guy's name is Oobleck. He's one of the main characters in this comic. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to see. Okay, now after this is the shadow layer. I used to see. Thank you for everyone who liked the video and everyone who subscribed. And what country are you watching from, everyone? Thank you to everyone who's joined the live stream and and liked the stream and subscribed. Now we're coloring Batar. Make a new background, and you wonder about me, and this afterlife, afterlife, afterlife. And this is Chaikal, who I'm coloring now. I think for me, the coloring stage is not the most, it's not the funnest part because it's kind of a lot of doing the same stuff. And I mean, it's nice when it's done, but my favorite part, the most enjoyable part, is the the shading part, putting the shadows on, because you can like see it as it comes together, and you can see the shapes uh, forming. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the bad guys over here. So I'll close this one. And I'll go to this page. How's everyone doing? Okay. Yeah, this page has, let me see. Okay. So these are the colors I'm using for the bad guys. And he has a very pale color for his skin, which is kind of a good thing to do for um, older, older, more um, like a young character would be very vibrant and saturated colors like orange, but an older character, a more pale color gives a good effect for that for their skin. Thank you to the two people who are watching right now. Hello, everyone liked the video. Yep. Thank you to everyone who liked and subscribed. Let's see. Yeah. Not sure what color the berries are. I guess one good thing about the coloring stage is like there's no, you just have to color in the lines, and there isn't much except for the background of this is like there's this effect of the ice has these different shades of like lights and shadows and stuff, and those are not just um, inside of the lines. It's more it's like the highlights are in different places, so that's a little bit more complicated. But most of the coloring is just pretty simple. That's a good thing about that stage. It can go by pretty fast if it isn't really complicated. Okay, yeah. So his face color compared to this guy's face color is this other guy's a little bit more has a little bit more saturation in his face because he's a little bit more young and uh, he's got more um, strength and more color in his face and stuff. These colors are interesting when they're changed into the colder colors. Yeah. And then on this other page, what's on this page, they're standing in front of the fire, so there's a contrast between the light, the warm colors, and the cold colors. So, what's what's your favorite movie, chat? Leave your favorite movie in the comments. Or your favorite singer. Still gotta figure out the color for the berries that they're eating. Actually, I need to find it. I think it's on the other page. Okay. There. Color you want, color you need. Thank you to the 2 people watching the video right now. Watching the live stream. Rockefeller, Rockefeller. So, how I'm doing the text on this comic, I have all of the all the text in these speech bubbles, that I can adjust and everything, and I can edit the text, all that stuff. And it makes it easier because that way I can just get rid of all the layers of the bubbles and just work on the art. And that makes it better because I can always go in there and fix something if there's a mistake. I don't have to, I can readjust the bubbles sizes and everything. And also I have all of this art that I can use like for a portfolio or something if I want to without the bubbles. So that's pretty neat. But I have all the whole comic script put into the comic into this thing where I have all the pages here. All the rest of the pages are all the rest of the script is inside the pages. So like on this page I need to go in and add the bubbles. I can just do that right now. I just go like this around the text, and then I might go in there and edit it a little bit. And also I need to add in uh, the little speech tail things, the arrows that point to the people who are saying the text. So that's how that works. And then for some of these, it's like you can connect. For some of them, I use this tool that's just a pin, and it kind of connects things to each other like that. And then I can go in there and take this tool that adjusts each one of these little dots, so I can make them like the exact thickness or whatever that I want, like that sort of. But that's for the text that's connected to each other, not this particular one. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this coloring these guys on this page. Oh, and then she'll have that. She'll have more color. That is, she'll have some of the warmer colors because she's right next to the fire. Thank you to the 4 people who are watching right now. Thank you to everyone who liked the video. Okay. And then what should I draw after this? Wait a minute. I thought I drew her with a green... Okay, never mind. She has a orange sash. How is everyone doing? Now I'm going to draw... I'm going to color these people. Batar. If you have any questions, hi, funny man. How are you doing? Nice name. What kind of music do you like? Let me draw. What are your 3 favorite artists or singers? So here they just are kind of depressed because they just got captured. And on the last page, this third guy got caught. So by the rustlers. This is a comic about the Mongol Empire. And these are Mongolian people who raise yaks. And they just got caught by these yak rustlers who they were trying to track when they were tracking down their yaks. Hello everyone. After this stage, I'm going to add some shadows to the page. And these characters have interesting colors because they're in the cave, in an ice cave. This is really interesting. This color, it looks kind of pink. But in a normal, so see this color here of his face? It looks kind of pink, but look at the color. See, I took this color and I'm gonna put it against white, and look what it looks like. It's blue. It's the same color of his face. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would pick last in soccer. Okay. So these characters are tied up right now. They're prisoners of the Yak thieves. Okay, now it's this character, Chaicom. And then the shadows, well, I have to color Tashi, the dog. Oh, and these bad guys. Let's see, what color is Tashi? Tashi is this Tibetan Mastiff, and he's this color. Because normally he's very bright orange, but there's no warm orange yellow light in the ice cave. So it's just this color. Thank you for watching the live stream, guys. This one's for the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. They ain't never been no winners. Yeah, for the losers. but you never left her right here where you're supposed. Hi. Hi, Cassie. Is that right? Did I forget your name? Right now, I'm coloring this comic page from my next comic book. And we have these three main characters who are trapped right now by the yak thieves, who they were trying to track down. So after I finish coloring these bad guys, when I color them, I'm going to turn their colors darker because they're going to be way darker to offset the characters in front. This is kind of the climax of the story, with all our main characters tied up and trapped by the bad guys. So these are the bad guys here. These two people eating berries. And the main characters of the story are these characters here. I'm loading this other page. And so yeah. So there's these three characters are Oobleck and Caden and Batar. These are brothers, Caden and Batar, and their friend Oobleck. And they are yak herders, and they're tracking down their yaks who were stolen by these two bad guys. So now and make sure to subscribe, everyone. So this is just about done and ready to start doing the shading. Oh, another thing I have to figure out is the warmer colors. Thank you for joining the live stream, everyone. Thank you to the one person who's still here. Thank you to the two people watching right now. And let's see. If you have any questions or anything, you can comment those. And also comment what your favorite singer or your three favorite singers are. or bands. Okay, what else do we need to do? There. But we crashed. It wouldn't last. Okay, so I'm almost ready to start shadows. Okay. Make sure to subscribe, everyone. I'm going to start doing the shading now. So I need to select these colors that are in front and darken them. There. So these colors, whoops, since they're, oh whoops, gotta get this part too. So since these characters are in front, them being darker will set them apart from the characters in front. There. Now I'm gonna add another layer on top and start drawing shadows on here. So it'll look like this. There we go. Now I have a layer on multiply, and I'm adding shadows on. Mm, too short on the sides. I see. Mm, it's true. Yeah, he's a free and wild living. Let's see here. Add some more hair down there. What is everyone's favorite singer? Comment your favorite singer or band. I still see the shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. I'm the one, but I am the better one. I can't shoot me. And landing inside my grave. There we go. This is my favorite part of the. Well, this is the most exciting part of the story, but it's also the funnest stage. Is shading. Thank you, everyone who's watching. Thoughts of a wedding ring. Now I've just bought her all day. Uh-oh. This is not the right color over here. Shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. And I'll do a comparison of with and without shadows. This is what it is like with shadows, and this is without. And I gotta figure out I better just do this part here right now of her close to the fire. Her colors over here will be different because her face is right in front of the fire. So she'll actually have her colors. But I ain't really up for conversations. So only thing bothers me. There we go, something like this. Contemplating, my heart racing. And then I think I'm gonna draw. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. There we go. And then that's what this is like. So now we'll go over here and color these. I mean, add the shadows to this panel. And the backgrounds are going to look different. The backgrounds are going to look more like, let me see, one of these pages here. See, like, with the different values and hues of blue behind it. we go. Now, so these are the characters, and I'll show you with and without the. Where's the ribbon on Batar's cap? Oh, yeah. Thank you. It's right here. And oops, it's on the wrong layer. So this is his ribbon. There we go. So this is with and without the shadows. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think about what to draw now. I think I'm going to draw an old man with a big beard. But I have to think about how to make it more interesting. Well, first of all, I think I'm going to add a solid color to the back and then start sketching over it with a pencil. Should probably have a big nose. Something like that. And his eyes. This is not very good. This is not going well. Let's see. I'm gonna draw Caden. This is Caden. Caden and the Yak Thieves is the next book that I'm working on, the next comic book. And this is just a drawing of him. He's going to have his hair that comes down over his, that comes out over here. So he's wearing his Mongol deal because he's a Mongolian yak herdsman. Now, might need to move this in a little bit like that, yeah. His head, yeah. So now I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And he has a deal like this in his belt. So now I'm going to turn this down so I can ink over it. Well, I'm going to use the pencil to ink over it. wanting you now, but that's wishful thinking. And I think I'll post this as a short. I I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I know that wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I would to you. I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I would be next to you. There we go. Oh, 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 lost in the words that we scream. I don't wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me. So then I'm gonna color him. Wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's promised to. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. I wanna hold you just for a while and down this. Okay, so it's a little bit of a problem here. There's like, try to figure out what's wrong with this. Well, first of all, his jaw should go like this more. What's through? I wanna hold you just for a while. There we go. Now, it just needs to be colored. There's one more problem. There we go. Now I'll color him. Thank you to the 2 people who are watching the live stream right now. Hmm. Need to find a good color for the background. Thank you to everyone watching the stream right now. This character's name is Caden. And I'm going to turn this drawing into a short. So if you want to see it, you should subscribe to the channel. And then I gotta add the shadows. Oh, first I gotta add the skin, the rosy cheek color, and on his nose and on his ears. Just adds a little bit of life to him. I'm gonna blur it a little bit because it looks a little bit too intense right there. Okay. Now I gotta add another layer and set it to multiply and take this shadow color. There we go. And do some bigger shadows for the clothes. Like that. There we go. And then I'll do some highlights too. Hello to everyone watching right now. Now I'll add another layer on and set it to overlay. And get white and start putting some highlights on. Yeah, there. It's Caden. Might add a little bit of reflection in his eyes, like that. Then I'll put a filter on it. And then when I turn this to overlay, it should have a nice effect. Neat look. Like that. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you to everyone who watched. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.